Hello YouTube. I apologize for not making my video on Tuesday. It was the last week of school for the kids. They're out now and many things going on. But summer's here and they'll probably want to help me make videos, so we'll definitely be bringing things out to you. Speaking of the end of school, my little brother just graduated from community college, and I literally just came back from his graduation, and I was quite frustrated with it. And it wasn't the only graduation that I was frustrated with. I went to an elementary school graduation yesterday and people misbehaved there, but the misbehavior at this community college graduation was so very annoying. And so I have decided to discuss with you the proper decorum for graduations as a way for me to get my flusters out. 1. A graduation is a ceremony, and there are certain behaviors that are expected to be brought about at a ceremony. One of which is not talking during every single address that people are making. Particularly, we had someone from the Undersecretary of Education national-wise at this thing, which is really weird for a community college graduation. I guess she's an old friend of the school president, and so they got the little in. I wanted to hear her speech. I don't normally get to see anyone from a national figurehead level, no matter how big or small, in the same area as me. Couldn't hear that, couldn't hear anything, and people talked considerably louder during the valedictorian speech, which was a student's speech and should have been quietest and most well-behaved of all the speeches. Didn't help that the sound system sucked, but that's when you shut up and listen. 2. A graduation is an event to recognize the students. Just like I said with the valedictorian, you need to respect the students. 3. Along with respecting the students, we need to respect the family, friends, and anyone else that has shown up to honor them by letting people able to see the graduation. Within the first person leaving, person walking and having her name called, people started leaving in mass droves. My brother, thankfully, was closer towards the beginning, so there was only half a crowd in front as I'm trying to watch. And I don't normally yell at people in general, particularly strangers, but I did because I was so frustrated that you need to not be walking. You sit and you wait for everyone's name to be called. By the time the last couple graduates were going, I couldn't even see anything besides people. And I can't believe how hurtful that would have been to the people waiting to see their loved ones graduate. There were little girls sitting next to my family who were waiting to watch their mother graduate, and they couldn't see. And that's awful. Sit in your seat, people. It's the easiest thing. It's rule number 1. Did you not go to an honor roll assembly in elementary school? You sit until everyone gets recognized. Then if you want to be a jerk and not listen to the ending, leave then. 3 or 4, whatever. I'm tired and frustrated. Whichever number it is. Graduates. You stay until all your fellow graduates have been honored. People left the field and went home after getting their diploma case, which is so stupid and rude and disrespectful. Community college may not mean everything to some people. To others, it is an achievement they've been working years for. When I graduated community college, there was someone in their 80s graduating who had worked very hard to finish this achievement. There was someone in their mid-60s graduating today in my brother's class. When I graduated from a 4-year university, I went to a private school that was very small. And I don't know, maybe I was just spoiled by Hope International University, who I love and adore, and when I have money, I'll give you some. Hope was so great, and everyone sat down, and if someone talked, they whispered, and I could hear every speech, and I've gone to several Hope graduations because they don't require tickets, and I've watched my friends graduate, and I was at my own, and I could hear everyone's name. People yelled and cheered, and that's great, and you do that at a graduation, but you respect the graduates, and you respect the family and the friends and the mentors and the people in the audience, whether it's an elementary school promotion like I had to deal with yesterday, or a college graduation, or anywhere in between. There's a level of respect that is required, and it's insulting to everyone involved not to do it. Oh, in schools, how about you cut half the speeches and take the time to say a name and have a pause as opposed to name. It's actually about the graduates. Alright, this is Flustered Bible Girl signing off. I'll see you tomorrow for Fantasy Friday.